Good morning, everybody. Okay, so I have first a couple of explanations. First of all, I'm doing another template library because I'm doing the Anna Griffin create, and I have the space all cleared out for that. And I don't want to bring a bunch of stuff in because I like to take my Anna stuff and put it all around and have it ready to grab. It's the only way I'm going to keep up with what's going on. But so okay, we just keep it simple and do another template library, which I'm behind on this anyways because the orange one is already in, and I'm still doing the yellow. So we're almost done. The other thing, let me explain about wearing the same shirt day after day after day. It's long sleeve. I do not have a lot of long sleeve shirts, and I need to wear a long sleeve right now because I have, and you might even notice I'll keep shoving them up, but I'll have to try to keep bringing them back down. I have terrible, ugly, horrible bruises on my arms right now. For being in the hospital, they were taking blood 3 times a day. I had IVs that kept falling out, stuff like that. And so I have bruises, and they're older and they're looking worse. Even though they are getting better, they're not as big, but the color's darker and shows up a lot more. So if you see me with this shirt on, it's because I'm putting it on right before I do the videos, so you don't have to see my ugly bruises. Okay, so we're going to do the yellow template library, and we are on, and I'm kind of excited about this one because it's number 14 Starfold card, and I'm kind of curious how this is going to work because on the template it's only, let me see if I can find a piece of paper. It's only a triangle. See, triangle. And then there's all these weird score lines and stuff. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to work. So I don't think it's going to take long, but let's get to it. And I don't really need the 12 by 12 paper. I just have it because I thought it would look easy. So I'm going to line it up here and just do these. And that's going to save me from cutting there. So I'm going to go from top to bottom, which is how this way. Usually I go across. This time, because of the shape, the triangle shape, I'll just do top to bottom first with the outside lines. So I did this side. Now I'm going to come in and do all these score lines top to bottom. And then these. So sometimes when they take weird folding, I have a hard time figuring them out. So hopefully it won't be too bad this time. Hopefully I'll get it pretty quickly. But there have been instances where I've had to say, well, I'm going to have to come back with another video after I watch the how-to videos. Then you go on and the videos haven't posted yet. It's like, what? So, but I do try to figure it out myself first before I go watch. That way you guys are seeing me try to do it myself, just using their instructions and stuff. Even though you can go watch it, but just if for some reason you can't find it or whatever, you know, you can figure it out. Okay, so now we just got to score on all these lines and try to figure this out. Okay, so score lines. Let's see if it shows here how to fold them. Okay. In, maybe we need to fold them all in. Fold and burnish. Fold into a star shape by folding each side in and tucking the final edge under the first. Okay. Don't know. This might be good here. Huh, I did it. I think. So this would have to tuck. So you'd have to. So you're this way, and then this one would tuck in there. And there's our star. I did it. It does need some heavy duty burnishing. I don't even know how I figured that out. I just looked, saw they folded that in, and I thought, well, that can't be what they did. And then I looked and I thought, all the triangles. So now when we look, you can do this one. This one looks the same as mine, but this side looks different than mine. So maybe there's two different ways of doing it. I don't know, but you do that, and then when you open it, I like this, and one of the reasons I like this is I know somebody who is into performing at junior high. And this card would be perfect for them. So what I'm wondering is if there's some kind of star paper I have somewhere in here. Who knows? I don't even know. But that would be ideal, right? Something there, look. Oops. That's not very male. But look at that. There we go. Stars. What blue? These two blues, maybe. Those two blues go together. 3 of these. That's purple. That looks. Those two. Okay. So I think that looks too washed out, right? That kind of does work. and like that. I think that's where I'm gonna go with this, and I am just going to do, see, I'm afraid their matte layers are gonna be too small. So what I think I'm gonna do, yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy their pieces. I'm gonna copy this. I'm just gonna do this because I don't know about making these different sizes the way I usually do. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna put their, basically, I'm just copying the whole thing. Oh, that's not gonna work. I'm copying the whole thing onto this piece of paper. I'm gonna cut it out. So, uh-oh. I didn't do this side. Paper sticking, not sticking, and okay. So this shape I should have. Here. This shape is there. This shape should be here. Hopefully, I didn't just mess that up worse. No, I did it. I think. Maybe yes, maybe no. So I'm just going to cut these pieces out so that they're going to be hopefully I'll be able to come back with the empty spots and fill in. Hopefully it wasn't too far off when I went back. This, see, that's a little, it's got to be cut down, but I don't mind that. I'll cut it down as long as there's something to cut down. Okay, this is gonna have to be here. Let's see how that is. A little big, but that's all right. And I got this piece here. I love this paper. Seriously, I wish they would make something like this that we could buy, because it's so pretty, but we know how that goes. And that was not quite big enough. So now I'm going to come through, and is this, yeah, this is the same size for all three. So I need two of these. So I'm going to come wherever I can and get my two. Okay, here we go. There's one. And I'm just going to go. Should be pretty simple shape to cut. Okay. And I need one more, and I'm gonna definitely have no trouble getting one more out of this. Uh-oh, a little bit short, but I know I've got room here. Okay, so I was able to get them all out of that one piece of paper. And these are going to come here. Now, here's the thing. I like my mats and layers to look like mats and layers. So I'm going to bring these together. And I'm just going to trim the tiniest bit off. They unaligned. I want them lined up so they're the same. Just the tiniest bit. And I'm going to take a little tiny bit off of here too. Okay. So now they should fit. Ugh. I don't understand why that one. Are they still a little too big? Like they can't grow, right? What am I doing wrong? That's better. Much better. It just needs to be the tiniest bit smaller. So I'm going to grab my glue and I'm going to glue it down. You know, I'm doing the Anna Griffin, and she uses the tear tape you know, double-sided tape. And I start out doing the same thing, and then I have this. And this is just so much faster, and trying to keep up with her, you know, every little time saver matters. And I just found that I was actually quicker to put a little bit of the wet glue on and put it down, because as long as I just use a tiny bit, this is not wanting to go down right. As long as I just do a little tiny bit of glue on there, it doesn't take long to dry. It's just, if you put a lot, then it's going to move around and all of that. But if you keep it to a very thin amount, it actually dries pretty quick. And, you know, the tear tape's nice, but then you have to pull the backing off, and that's what takes the time. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to just take a little bit off of here. A little bit off of here. Just try to keep it even, I guess. A little bit off over there. And a little bit off there. I needed to trim a little bit more off the sides. You get the general idea, and you can take longer because you won't be making a video. And then with the star paper, I'll use their mats and layers. And it won't be that big a deal to do their mats and layers, because they'll fit right on. But this is because I wanted that back mat, right? So let's see. One, two, and then three. Okay. So we need to come in and do these pieces here, which are these. So we do those. Let's see, that means I just need 3 more of those, these pieces here. I got another sheet of this, but whatever I can save, right? Okay, so there's that piece, but where did I? Maybe not so great, but let me use it as my pattern anyways. So here, but I need 3 of them. I wonder what's the best way there. And I might also want to come back yes, not gonna work that way. So I just do it here. Do you ever get a song stuck in your head? And it's not even a song you like. And you're just like, are you kidding me? Why am I singing this in my head? I don't even like this song. But there it is, right in your head. Blaring away. Oh well. Could be worse things that happen, I guess. Oh boy, did I just mess that up. Oh man. Whew. Let me see how bad I just did. That is way too long. So I gotta shorten them. I thought I already did shorten them. There, that's better. Okay. I'm trying to speed it up for so the video's not too long. So this is how for this shape, because I don't know if I could do that bigger, smaller, especially since they don't have the matte layers in the inside the actual shape. So I can't use my usual method. So the next best thing is to cut the right size and just trim it down. Of course, you might want to use the paper trimmer or whatever, be a little bit more accurate. So this would go this way, this would go this way, and then this would tuck in. And there's the card, the front of the card. And then when the recipient opens the card, there it is. So I like the way that ends up working. It's pretty slick. And if I added their mats and layers, which are going to be way smaller than what's on here, I don't know. I'm concerned about this one sheet being big enough, because I would need 1, 2, 3 of those. What is it? 6 of these? 6 of those. What's this? Oh, that's the middle. That's not gonna work. Well, I'm gonna hold off on doing that until I can look to see if I have another one of these somewhere. Or I don't know about that. That's just no. That just doesn't appeal. I'm gonna wait. I'll hold off. Could have used blue cardstock to start with, I guess. That would have been a pretty thing for a star, but there we go. That's not nice. And that could even be Christmas, right? Maybe. I don't know. The Star of Bethlehem. Doesn't really have that kind of look of a star, does it? All right, everybody. If I don't get back with a video tomorrow, I'm not real sure, but I'm hoping to. But just in case I don't, I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. And a wonderful, wonderful day today. So if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.